I was doing the tubeless thing last week. Last week.
That's true.
Last
Yeah.
week.
That was last Tuesday.
It only took
How did
me
that
3
go?
hours to get it right. Whenever I finally got all the right equipment.
I mean, 3 hours is a reasonable amount of time, isn't it?
It was way too difficult.
Is the bike ready?
Oh yeah, I rode it today. It's so smooth now.
So you're telling me tubeless is better than tubed?
Depending on who you are.
I don't know what that means, but we're gonna jump over to Alyssa!
I made my first cheesecake from scratch yesterday.
How'd that go?
Actually, pretty well.
Was it Num Nums?
It's still in the fridge, but yes, it is Num Noms. I cannot eat an entire cheesecake in a day.
What kind of cheesecake did
Well,
you
not
make?
you like that. Of course you can't.
New York.
A New York style?
Mhm.
It's yum yum?
Mhm.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, I was proud of myself.
Anything
Here's your
else?
talent.
No, that's about it.
Okay, so we're gonna jump on. Christina, how the rabbits be?
They're all still alive, which is whatever. I may have buyers for most of them. And then, okay, look, guys. I have an addiction. So I bred my rabbit again, so in a month I'll probably have more baby bunnies. So I'm gonna need more cages. But other than that, I'm gonna go see Pride and Prejudice and Zombies this weekend, which I'm super freaking excited about.
Right before what?
Right before the Super Bowl.
Deadpool.
No. Mice and Mystics.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I forgot that existed. Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
right
next
before we play Mice and Mystics, which is going to be awesome. And I am excited to learn that nobody else in the theater, or nobody had reserved tickets. They obviously don't have the foresight that we have. So, but yeah, Mice and Mystics is going to be awesome.
You're seeing that
hopefully.
at the Warren, right?
Yeah, going to the Warren, super fancy 1940s, 20s, whatever style movie theater. I am going to be ordering probably some sort of club sandwich and fries to take into the
go
movie
for
with me.
mozzarella bites, man.
I don't know. All their cheese is kind of funky there.
We're dealing with the Warren, man. The cheese
I
is
ju-
bomb.
I just kind of wish we were sitting in the section where they deliver the food and drinks to you. Yeah.
That's a really hard thing to do. It costs you like $12 extra an hour.
I know. So.
Super no bueno, but the rabbits are doing amazing.
They are. They're super cute.
Aww.
Yes. And they haven't killed each other, and I've not killed them, so life is still good.
Speaking of not killing each other and killing them, Steven, what have you been up to in the last couple weeks?
I've been working a lot. That's about it, really. I mean, we didn't get like half through my campaign last week, so I haven't had to work on that editing, which is great.
It's coming up next week. It's coming.
Yeah. Next week
Yeah,
will
about
suck.
that. Next week may not happen.
Oh.
We'll discuss that after the game.
Uh-oh.
Let's get through some stars first.
So, if there's a hurricane, Steven, do you still have to work?
It depends on where the hurricane is.
Like, if it was
Rain?
right on top of you guys, because this is rain, snow, shine, whatever.
Yeah, hurricanes don't count. Like, we have to be physically able to get the mail to deliver it.
They make alligators. You can ride alligators to deliver the mail.
Alligators are too slow.
But in a hurricane, if that's your only mode of transportation, it's like the Alligator Express.
Anyway, that went to the straight.
That's an idea.
It is a
Ooh.
night.
Okay. So. Let me make sure my numbers are all looking. Everything looks amazing. That's awesome. What is that?
That's Yoda.
God damn it, Alyssa. Yoda's not here yet. Anyway.
I think he's also protected by copyright or something.
Yeah, no, it was fucking pretty choppy, so I'm gonna just leave it be. Okay, so we have our first week of Stars Without Number. Will you quit that shit?
Yep, it's gone.
Look it over here, cause she's over here. Anyway, Christina bot typed nothing in the chat. That's awesome. Anyway, we have week 1 of our Stars Without Numbers campaign. What we're going to do is we're going to try and basically turn this into scenes. Ideal movie dramas to place our players in circumstances where they must communicate with one another. I'd like to record the show that a die roll does not necessarily outweigh the plot and description of a player. And
Unless it's for hotness.
Unless it's for hotness, of course. And if we are ready to go, I am happy to begin the game.
I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, of course we're ready.
As far as crowds that are good at just kind of bullshitting on the fly, I'm not sure this is the most productive group.
It'll all work out, Drinky McDrinkerson. Anyway, so the scene opens, and you guys are looking in on a large Capitol building with marble pillars and people walking throughout the streets. As we zoom in closer, we make it to the front doors of this large Capitol building. The doors are made of gold, and on them is inscribed an intricate image of the galaxy as it is. As we move through those doors and into a lobby, we see a fine marble floor with a domed ceiling and a reception desk. As we move towards the reception desk, through the reception desk into the back wall, we stop at a moment, staring at a gold paneled wall. You see a small white light to the bottom right, and a door opens. We proceed further into the room to a staircase that leads down half a flight of stairs to the right, turn half a flight of stairs to the left. We open up on a large shrine made up of 2 arches that just barely don't touch. As you begin to move towards these 2 arches and up into the center of a platform, we look around and see... God damn it, is it 5 or is it 6? 5 pillars, each with an engraved point on them, centering an arch room. As we pan to the left, we see a wall full of a cryptex that none of you can explain. It is made up of a circuitry-type pattern. Each an individual blocks leading their way down. And a man with his back to you, wearing a white overcoat.
Can I use my knowledge in computers to try and understand it?
I will give you a knowledge computers roll to give you a chance.
Skills are 2d6 in this game, right?
Yes.
Plus computers.
That was very fun.
plus intelligence or something?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, we have to remember I'm a little too drunk for this.
That was good.
yeah, we'll just call it that, I think. What?
Did you not slash R?
Oh, I'm in Twitch chat.
Well, that does us no good. I need die roll chat. You know nothing of this language. The entire party has never seen it any day in their entire life, but it is made up of a single block text, each text displaying something close to what you would call a circuit board, meaning something far greater. As we zoom out back to the middle, we look up at the 2 white metal arches leading up that don't quite touch in the middle. And then we start to zoom out. As we zoom past the doors, a black screen falls over. I've done so much descriptive shit, and I'm so fucking drunk. Shit. Should cut that out for the YouTube VOD. Moving on. Anyway, we zoom back out into a darkness screen, and then we zoom in on a small spaceship. Two wings.
It's not the size of the boat.
About the same size as a boat? What size of boat?
It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
Ah. Anyway. And as we zoom towards this battered, beaten old starship with a small ferret-type creature overlaid, sitting above a SWC? No,
Can I have a
FWC.
pet live ferret?
What?
Can I have a pet live ferret?
Eventually, yes, I'll agree to that.
Nice.
We zoom in on a gray spaceship, in through the cockpit, and onto the bridge. What is the party doing?
How
Just
many
flipping through
chairs
my
are there in the
compad.
bridge?
Sorry, was that Christina?
How many chairs are there in the bridge? Like,
There are 7 chairs in the bridge. 1 behind the pilot's seat, 1 at a nav computer, 1 at a console computer, 1 at a gunnery computer, and 2 others that have miscellaneous purposes.
okay, I just want to be sitting in the chair at nav with my feet propped up on the console.
Hell yeah.
Just lean back.
I will be in one of the miscellaneous chairs. I'm assuming they have like some sort of computer systems.
Right, there's a computer systems chair. Yes.
And I will be reclining, pretending to sleep, and moving random switches with my mind, seeing if anyone misses.
Noted.
I'm just flipping through my my contacts list.
So-
What the fuck is your name? Katana, what are you doing?
Listen, I'm just gonna be sitting in one of the miscellaneous chairs, say, studying a book or magazine on crew serve weapons to see what we can get for the ship. Finding something.
You guys receive a loud ping on the main computer console.
I would like to activate it.
You activate it.
Bring it up to the big screen, the hologram thing, the center of the room, which I'm assuming there is one of.
You press a button, the main screen logs up, and you see a beautiful woman wearing glasses and what looks to be a frilly white shirt with a little bit of cleavage showing.
I know her, right?
Yes.
Ah! Camila, what's up, babe?
Ah! Mr. Finkter. About time we heard from you.
You called me, babe. What's going on?
I've been waiting for you for a week. We gotta get to this mission. Things need to be done.
Ah.
I didn't hire you for nothing.
Needs. Can we get past that stuff?
Let's take care of a mission before we move further with what we're doing.
Shut down.
I have a small mission for you. We have a pickup and delivery. You are to swing by Ferris Station, pick up a couple crates, then you are headed to Tegan, to the city of Bridgetown. You will meet with... wow, I'm a little too drunk for this shit. I shouldn't have drank so much Ruffle. Cutting that out
Ew.
of the VOD. Moving on. You are headed to the town of Bridgetown. You will meet with Schrager, a Wallian trader. You will meet him at Warehouse Zeta. You will deliver the 2 crates and receive a 4x4x4 metal box. You are to bring this back to me. If there is a question on what is in the containers, we will answer that once you have returned it. We need your work, we need your time, and we've waited long enough. And the video will cut out.
How do you pronounce your name, Christina?
Kiva?
Kiva.
Kiva! Ferris! Hit it! Without even
Alright.
looking, I just say it.
Can I look for like coordinates of where we're supposed to go on the computer?
Absolutely.
Do we have that technology?
Yeah, no, the computer
I mean-
knows all.
Computer knows
Yeah.
all. It has nav systems and data for stuff.
Are you doing nav or am I doing nav? Who's doing piloting? I guess I just need to.
I'm doing nothing except computers because I don't have basically any skills.
Okay, so I'm also going to pull it up on the nav computers.
I'm piloting the fuck out of this thing.
Yeah.
Steven, what's your character's name?
Schmendrick.
Schmendrick. I will have to add that before the next episode. So, Schmendrick,
Yes.
as you pull up the nav computers, you realize that you guys are currently in sector 0208. It contains the planet of Tamiko, which is where all of you have met, joining up on a party to head to where you have to go. You know that there are 6 days of interstellar star travel to handle. God damn it, I should not have gotten drunk. To head to sector 0209, which contains the
Ferris.
Pharaoh
Yep.
Station Z, as well as Tegan, a planet in that system.
Nice.
Would you like to give me a nav roll to see how long it takes you to get, or to make sure you make it to sector 0209 in a timely manner?
Whoever has the nav skill.
God damn it.
Just
I
not
do.
It's
That
not
would be
you?
yeah.
It's me.
No,
Uh,
it's Kiva.
Kiva. that'd be
Kiva
cool.
O'Haran.
Kiva O'Haran
Kiva
steps into the
O'Haran.
pilot chair.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! She does
Oh,
not step
no.
into my chair.
No, I'm sitting in the nav chair,
She's
rolling some nav dice across the universe. Alright, so it's just a 1d6?
2d6
2d6.
plus your nav skill.
Oh, well, my nav skill's a 0.
There you go. 2d6.
2d6.
plus probably your ent or something.
Plus, yeah, plus your
Int
intelligence.
My intelligence. I don't know, I just have a 0 beside it. So,
Well, as an expert, I suggest you use your reroll.
well, we got a 5.
7 is success.
Well, I mean, most I can get, well, no, that's true. Okay, alright. Roll 2d6.
Or I mean, do we want to? Okay, never mind. Okay. Jesus.
Look, whoever thought it was a good idea for me to be the only one with the nav skill didn't realize my digital dice are cursed.
Oh, the digital curse dice are going to be amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so we currently are in a circumstance where Miss Kiva O'Hare has rolled a really fucking shitty roll, which requires me to find the goddamn player's handbook.
I'm sorry. I'm new at this navigating thing, guys. I mean, I can't do that in an Irish accent. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
I'm new
I
at
hired
this
you. I
navigation.
hired you for one reason.
I'm sorry. I'll get better at it.
I know we're still new at this, but I mean, you said you could. You said you were a navigator.
I do know technically how to navigate. I've just not actually done it before.
That might have been something important to let me know.
I'm sorry. I just needed a job. I'll do better. I'll practice. I'll read up a little bit.
Joe rolls a 3d6 to figure out what happens to us,
I think that's what's happening, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and on a 16 plus, we don't crash the ship.
Failed navigation checks. Kiva, give me 3d6, because I don't want any of these rolls in my effect.
Well, it says the GM then rolls a failed.
What the
15.
fuck?
Oh, so
Why?
close.
Ship is off course,
Why?
detected early. Make another navigation check.
What?
As you begin to type in the coordinates for your check,
Oh god.
Khalil looks at you and goes, "Are you sure?"
Let me help you.
Go for it.
For the love of God, let me help you.
Alright,
I don't-
so roll
We got lucky.
2d6 and then plus 1?
Whatever your nav
Is that what-
skill is, plus intelligence.
Hold on. There. Now you get a +1 to that since I made my check.
So,
Plus
okay,
one
so
now.
1.
So can anyone assist?
No, only one person can assist. She got
One
a
person.
7.
I got a 7.
which is just good enough to not
Yes.
wreck the craft.
See, Kiva, all you've got to do is breathe.
You're so right. I'm really going to need to read up on this a little more.
And as Khalil slams his hand on the jump button to finish the travel between 208 and 209, we zoom in on a star pattern flying past, and we have 6 days. Is there anything you guys would like to do in the next 6 days?
I'm gonna flip through pictures of Camila.
We got
For a
dirty
long
pictures
time.
of Camilla. Okay. Okay.
I didn't say they were dirty, they're just pictures.
Okay.
You know, just Facebook stalking, Spring Break 08.
Does
Spring
anybody
Break
want to
09.
know any more about their mission as they travel these 6 days towards Ferris Station Z?
Yes, I want to research that.
What is the... Well, we already... Don't we already kind of know since this is where he got the ship? Or is it...
You know that he is currently a member of Ferris Corp,
Hmm.
which is where the ship is from. You guys have been asked to take care of a small select group of missions that are equivalently off the standard manifests of Ferris Corp. And you guys are traveling through space after just having met.
Okay.
I want to research, like, to learn a little bit about Turgan. Is there any way we can find out anything about that?
Tegan, do you have Culture Spacer, Culture World Tegan, or...
I have Culture Criminal.
That will
I have
only do you
Culture-
good if you know a criminal on Tegan.
I totally have culture spacer. Culture spacer.
I do too.
Anybody who can give me a Culture Spacer roll as you guys begin to travel, let me have it.
6.
That's how you
What
spell your
attribute
goddamn name.
does that go with?
That is how I spell my name, yes.
Okay, noted.
That's how you spell Schmendrick.
What attribute does culture space?
How else would you spell Schmendrick?
Whichever one you can
Justify,
reasonably use.
intelligence, wisdom.
Alright. Intelligence it is.
Oh yeah, wisdom is my one. That's right.
Whew! I know the things.
That's max. That's
That's pretty sick, yeah.
that's very good.
You will know that I'm going to run over here and grab a post-it note because I missed something whenever I was starting. Dottie, you can follow me, it's cool. As you guys begin your jump into hyperspace, God damn it, why didn't I grab all this shit in the first place?
Really, one of these places is named Kremlin Station.
Yes. Shut your goddamn mouth, Steven. We're currently dealing with a far bigger issue. So you want to know about what, Alyssa? What? Kitara?
I just kind of want to know about just the general things about Tegan, kind of what they do there, pretty much.
So you're worried about the mission more than you're worried about the... You're more worried about the mission than you are the current thing you're about to do?
Isn't the current thing we're about to do the mission?
That's what I was.
You guys got to jump to Ferris Station to pick up 2 crates before you head to Tegan.
Okay.
Okay, I'm wondering what's at Tegan. Why would we? What kind of things would be possibly in crates that we would be delivering there? If it's a tech planet, if it's a planet like Miss O'Hearn comes from. Yeah, because her first name is just not gonna happen.
It's Kiva.
You know, that doesn't make sense when all I'm seeing is an M.
That's the Irish language for you.
Kitara, after
Diphthongs.
thinking about your previous life, you will remember that Tegan is a poisonous gas planet with multiple floating cities that rise just above the gas plane while still being in breathable atmosphere.
So that's nice. Die immediately.
The planet is made up of large blimp-based cities that mine for the gas below, as well as being large trade communities. And that's pretty much all you know about Tegan. Is it's a poisonous gas planet with floating cities. There's a bar there called.
These blimps have landing zones for airships.
There are no landing zones. The entire planet's surface is gaseous and dangerous.
How the hell are we gonna land this ship there?
In
You
a
can
city.
land a
The
ship-
cities are like spaceports.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys' goal is to land on Bridgetown after you pick up your crates from Ferris Megacorp.
Okay.
That would be the goal.
Is there anything you guys would like to talk about during the mission, or talk about during your 6 days of travel? Is there anything that was not taken care of in the original acquisition of the crew that someone would like to wants to know more about?
I know as little as I need to know at this point.
I was about to
Fair
say.
enough. As you guys...
I just want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just want to go around and be generally friendly and ask people about where they're from and stuff like that. But
Is there anyone specific you would like to ask first?
no, just some crew bonding time. You know, just a little bit of mingling.
What I would like to know, also, on top of that, after all that other stuff, I want to know about our ship. Stats and whatnot.
Ship stats and whatnot?
Yeah.
But you can do that after we deal with Kiva O'Hairn.
Kiva, you find yourself walking onto the bridge. Khalil is sitting behind the pilot's chair, steering the ship towards your greater future of Ferris Megacorp.
Casually glancing through the user manual, seeing what it's all equipped with.
The ship has a sand thrower and a multifocal laser.
Sweet.
Usually.
Eat.
If you guys would like ship details, I believe it's on this page. There
Awesome.
are your full ship details. Colin, no, I haven't worked out the costs necessary, but you know how the ship is currently owned by you. Kiva, you walk in on the bridge. What do you say to Khalil?
Well, hello there, Khalil. How are you doing today? Thanks for giving me a chance to be on the ship.
Yeah, thanks for lying during your interview.
I apologize for that. I didn't mean to mislead you. I just really needed to get off of that station.
I see.
So, where are you from then? I don't know many people out in this wider universe. It's pretty interesting.
You ask a lot of questions.
Oh, just trying to be friendly. I'm not trying to get in your business or anything.
Okay. I'm from Terra Nova.
That sounds like a beautiful place. What a lovely poetic name.
It's shit.
Oh. That's sad. Well, it's been nice talking to you.
After many brash comments by Khalil, we slowly fade out back to the jettisoned craft, flying through space. You will see a large silver craft with 2 engines on the back and a port bay underneath. The craft is armed with a small pod on the top, which you believe to be a sand thrower and a single laser pointing out the frontier space as we zoom past the stars. As we come out of jump, unless anyone else would like to do anything,
I call the sand thrower.
We have dibs on launching pods of sand. Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
You zoom out onto a large star space. Stars glow brighter than anything around you, but there is a small hint of a pyramid-shaped object in your view screen. As you begin to fly closer in on it, lights begin to appear on this black pyramid floating in space. Comms pop up asking you for a security code.
I punched it in.
Khalil punches it in. The pyramid rotates a third direction towards you and opens a small port on the side. Do we fly the ship in?
Of course he does.
As you begin to fly the ship in, you will see a dark black platform leading into a hull of the ship. And as the ship touches down, a woman walks out in a short skirt, high heels, white frilly dress, and dog who really wants attention.
I would like to pet the dog.
I know, right?
Once you get off the ship, that is entirely feasible. The ship lands and touches down. I'm assuming you open the front access door, which is a flight of stairs leading down onto the platform.
Yes.
Does everyone get off, or does anybody stay behind?
I will get off.
I'm gonna grab my gun and get off.
Yeah.
Curiosity, do we know?
Katara, I can assure you, you won't need that here.
Do we know the weapon regulations around here?
Define weapon regulations.
Is it illegal to open carry guns on this planet?
You are not on a planet. You are currently
Right,
on a
station.
pyramid-shaped star station. It is.
I just want to I just do my best to reassure everyone that you really don't need those.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know what? I don't care what you say.
Actually, you know what,
Back home
Katara,
on
you do bring yours. I hired you
Yeah.
for a reason.
I was about to say, back home on USR3, if you got caught without this, you pretty much died instantly. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Thanks, bye. Not really, but...
Who all loads out before they get off the star station?
I
Or
will
off
leave
the
my
ship.
I will leave my gun, but I will take my sword.
Okay. As you guys begin to exit off the ship, who goes first?
Me.
Would you like to describe your character's appearance and what all you have with you?
Well, I'm dark. Quite dark. I'm just wearing like a, I guess kind of like a trench coat-ish type thing, but like not like a trench coat. You know, does that make sense?
A
No.
long, dark leather coat that covers more than your chest. It hangs past your hips.
Right, just a little bit. And I've got, you know, like the old school like shoulder holster, but it's empty. I don't have my gun in it. I just have a knife.
I'm kind of picturing Morpheus, not gonna lie.
Good.
That's not a bad call.
Good.
Okay.
As Khalil steps off the station unarmed, wearing his trench coat and unadulterated holster, who follows behind him?
I'll be behind him.
Kiva. As you begin to walk
No.
down the ramp,
That wasn't
Sorry.
Kiva.
Katara. Go ahead and describe yourself.
Let's see. Obviously female and kind of like medium height, about 5'6" you got dark hair and dark skin, and dark eyes, like black eyes, like black color, not bruised.
Right.
Yeah. Obviously fit, but kind of haggard looking.
So, are you like hefty or are you
I was about
like
to say,
muscled as
like-
shit?
Let's go with hefty is not the right word, but muscled as shit is a bit too weird.
Okay, so you're fit, but there's a small layer that covers all your muscles.
Yeah, not like no bodybuilders. That's kind of weird to me.
All right, I gotcha. Do you have a weapon drawn, or is it
That's
holstered?
it. No, it's my combat rifle is slung across, or her combat rifle is slung across her shoulders and kind of hangs, around behind her back at easy reach.
Okay. Who's next?
I guess I'll come off the ship next.
Describe your character.
That was terrible, Joe.
Yeah, dude, I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drink 4 shots of Rumple.
Yeah, you did.
Nobody accidentally does that.
You'd be surprised.
Not a Rumple.
Dude, Rumple's yummy.
I remember accidentally drinking 10 shots of tequila.
I've accidentally done that too, but never a Rumple.
Okay, Kiva. As you begin to walk down the staircase leading down to the deck, with Khalil and Katata standing at the bottom, standing in front of a beautiful woman. Go.
Okay, so I'm pretty tall for a female, and I've got long, brown hair, but it's tied back. I'm wearing a long vest that comes down to like my mid thighs, with kind of a white, ruffly looking shirt underneath it, and then just like some black like leggings or whatever, and some black boots that come up almost to my knees, and I'm wearing a cloak because that's awesome. And then I have a sword, and I did bring my bow, so I have I'm going to say it looks like a long bow, despite it being some sort of advanced bow, because I figure if it's advanced, it can look awesome.
Correct.
So, it's like the katana equivalent to Legolas's bow from Star Trek 2009 or whatever, where it's like segments out into a longbow.
You flick it forward and it collapses into place and it's ready to go. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so I just stride, pretty comfortably, not real hesitant in my manner or anything. Just stride down the ramp.
Okay. So Kiva begins to walk down the ramp, bow on her back, ready to go. Schmendrick.
I'll kind of come out last, lagging behind. I'm fairly tall, like 6'2", abnormally scrawny, like unhealthy scrawny. Kind of old, beat-up metal plate mail covered by a tan overcoat. Ornate sword at my hip.
Okay.
Abnormally large Adam's apples. And a tattoo of pointy, spiky, tribal-looking something covering the right side of my face.
As you guys begin to walk down towards this beautiful woman, we will cut to a break because, goddammit, I gotta piss. Be back in
Good
just a second.